season finale. Give us your thoughts on the team's play.
Yeah, just going into this, crazy year for everybody. We didn't know what we were going to have. I knew we had some seniors coming back, and we had kind of a veteran group coming back. But mixing with these freshmen who've come in and played really well for us, and Tyler James who transferred in for us. But it's been great team basketball for us all year long. We've had our bench step up and play really well for us, and so it's been a great chemistry as far as team wise goes.
And you lost some great players from last year. Dylan O'Hara, PAC Player of the Year. Blake Payne, who was really the Rock of Gibraltar in the middle for you guys for long. How are you guys able to reload and mesh together so quickly?
I just think it's, again, with the veteran group coming back, with Josh Hutcherson as well, obviously the Ritters, and then, with Kai Skinner, and obviously Isaac, who's just been a staple, double for us for the last 2 years, but been a great player for 4 years. And then again, not knowing what our freshmen would do, I knew they'd come in and have to play some minutes, but they've proven themselves and they played a lot of minutes. And again, Tyler James coming in, transferring in, and then again didn't know what to expect from him, and obviously he's playing really well for us.
Now, touching on some of your players, Isaac Stamatiadis, the reigning PAC Player of the Week, averaging 16 points per game, 13.3 rebounds per game. Certainly another top candidate to be PAC Player of the Year by the time things are all said and done. How special of a player and a leader is Stamatiadis?
He's this funny guy, man. It's great every time he walks in. Hard worker, gets up in the morning. He was down there at 6 a.m. shooting, on his own. On the court, obviously, he's just put himself together, has put his body together as far as the weight room. He leads by example. He don't talk a lot, but in the down low, I guess he's a really funny kid, and a lot of people don't understand that. But he's a great kid to be around, and just a tremendous leader and an overall tremendous person.
And you mentioned the Ritter brothers earlier. Daniel Ritter, PAC Player of the Week honors back on February 22nd. He's the team's second leading scorer at 15 points per game. What kind of threat is Ritter for the Titans? They're both Ritters for that matter.
Yeah, they can really shoot it. They both do a lot of stuff that you just don't look at. Dan does, both rebound the basketball well, play defense well. Dan's always usually on the best player, the perimeter player that we put them on as far as defensive end. And Anthony comes in and does a good job for us. He makes some shots, and again, they're all around players. They don't do one thing well. They don't do one thing great. They do a lot of things well for us, and I think that's a lot of our players do as well. We have a lot of players that do a lot of great things, but do a lot of things well.
And sophomore guard Austin O'Hara, as we mentioned, the younger brother of Dylan O'Hara, is he kind of picking up where Big Brother left off?
Yeah, definitely. Especially last game. We played Chatham last week. That he, came off, not come off, but he had 19 points, and really he's been a great leader for us, an unsung leader for us as well. And he's going to be tremendous for the next couple of years as well. He's big, strong kid, and shoots it well, and defends and rebounds well.
And some of the newcomers, maybe some players that PAC fans might not be as familiar with. Tyler James, a transfer out of Penn State Shenango, where last year he averaged 13.5 points per game and 7.6 rebounds per game. He's giving you similar production with the Titans. Tell us about James and what he adds to Westminster.
Yeah, first coming in, he was kind of thin, and we got him in the weight room, and he's been, got a lot, put on 10 pounds in the weight room, and got a lot of self-confidence. He steps out and can shoot the three. And he defends well. He's not, maybe not as muscular as some of the bigger guys going against the league, but he does a great job of using his body and his quickness. He's got a great turnaround jump shot, and, rebounds well, and he runs the floor really well, and when he runs the floor, we give him the ball, and that's been great for us all year.
And you have two exciting freshmen, Reese Leone, currently the PAC Rookie of the Week, for the second time this season, for that matter, and also Andrew Clark, who's giving you some nice minutes off the bench. What do those youngsters bring to the table?
The best part is they come in and practice every day, and they smile, and there's great kids. And, obviously Reese is going to be a great leader for us, and he's been a leader up for us all year long. Me being a point guard, I'm trying to show him the way, and he's got tremendous court vision, can shoot it, made some big shots for us already this year. And again, all of our guys believe in him, and that's the best part about it. So when he's on the floor, they all got belief in him, and he's really been a great leader for us. When we still got 3 more years and maybe 4 more, with this year not being a year that's being used. But again, he's a tremendous leader, and he's so coachable that it's unbelievable. And same with Drew. Drew watched him a lot of times in high school, and obviously we're very excited for him to come. And he's another one of those guys that he does a lot of things. Don't do one thing great, does a lot of things well. Especially rebounds really well. He's got a really knack for the basketball, great basketball IQ. Obviously he's made a couple of big threes for us. And again, on a defensive end, he rebounds it well. On the offensive end, he goes and rebounds it well as well. So, he can bring the ball up the floor. He can, put on the perimeter, and also he can guard a big guy as well.
And we're at the half today as Westminster taking on St. Vincent. A victory today, if you're able to pick up the win in the second half of this ball game, the Titans will secure the number 1 seed in the upcoming PAC tournament. How important will it be to stay at home for the playoffs, and how do you take advantage of that and win the PAC championship in 2021?
Yeah, that's what we talked about our last 2 games ago when we went down to Geneva. We told them after the game we were hoping this will be our last road game for the year. So if we take care of our own business, we take care of our. The best part is we control our own destiny. So if we can take care of of winning the game today, and then getting that number 1 seed, that number 1 home. The home court advantage is great for anybody, fans or no fans. Shooting and practicing every day in your own home court is, I think, it's an advantage no matter what.
It's Westminster head coach Kevin Soroki. Coach, always a pleasure to catch up with you. Thanks so much for your time, and good luck to you and the team the rest of the way.
Thanks, Randy. I appreciate it.
We'll have more coming up in a moment here on the PAC Sports Network.